Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawadah from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I wanted to do this video, off the topic of, dealing with the bitterness, all right, because who was it? Hakah, Deacon Hakah, maybe, of the ISUPK, I'm pretty sure, who has recently come out and, basically was against eating of the bitter herbs, which is something that we do as part of the Passover ceremony, and the bitter herbs with the lamb and the unleavened bread, as well as the wine, they all represent things, okay? It's all significant, especially into this to this ministry, all right? And that's why you're not supposed to, we don't take the Passover lightly. But of course, we was waiting for some folly to come out, and you had these guys come out talking about they're going to be eating lettuce, romaine or fucking iceberg or whatever, and not partaking of the bitter herb, which, of course, brothers, the apostles, brothers, elders, of course, jumped on it quick through the spirit, because that's a representation of them rejecting the bitterness of this truth. All right, and if you're not dealing with the bitter of this truth, then can you really say that you're in the truth? You have to, hey, there's things that we're going to suffer. There's things that we're going to go through. All right, that's Hebrew Israelite 101. When you're dealing with the correct doctrine, I don't know what type of party these other guys are running, but their congregation must be completely in the dark about the bitterness of this faith. The bitterness that comes with, not serving Yahweh Shema Shah, but forsaking the world, okay? Because the Lord is merciful and he blesses us, but the world is what turns against us when we come into this faith. Like it says in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, my son, if thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you're going to deal with things. We're going to get into that, but I want to go right here. We're going to start right here with what Yahweh Shah said, all right, concerning us being disciples of him and walking in his faith. All right, this is Luke chapter 14, and we'll go right to the point, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Now, does that mean you're going to walk in the house and say, fuck your kids, fuck your wife and all that shit? No, you're not, no. All right, it just means that when it comes to, the ranking of things, okay, we go to the proper order. You got the Most High, then you got your Yahweh Shai, then you got the man, the woman, and then the children. That's the proper order. All right, Yahweh Shai is our head, and we are the head of of our women and of our family. That's how the Lord has had it set up, and the Lord is a jealous power. He wants us to put him first, and through that, our family can be protected. All right, but your family can't be protected if you're putting this woman before Yahweh Shai. You putting the children before Yahweh Shai. You putting your family and all this shit. You putting your affairs before serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So, when it comes time for camp, they know what it is, and of course you're gonna get slack from your woman about this. Oh, you always with the brothers, like brothers was going into at camp. You always with the brothers, you always spending time with them, and it's not even necessarily about that. We're going to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they don't really like that, man, but it is what it is. All right, if you can't do these things, you can't be a disciple of Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 27, and whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. See, Yahweh Shai is a perfect example of suffering affliction and patience and receiving the promise. Okay, because the Lord didn't have to send his son, his only begotten son, down to lay down his sins for his people. Okay, the Lord didn't do that, but that was love, man. That was love in the purest form. That Yahweh Shai came down here in the flesh, didn't sin, and was a blameless sacrificial lamb for the sins of his people. Meanwhile, they were saying, crucify him, crucify him. Let his blood be upon us and our children. And that's why the 2/3 are cursed now. All right, but there's a remnant that his blood is going to be profitable to in these times. All right, but it's all about bearing your cross and following Yahweh Shai. So going back to the bitterness, All right, that's part of that bitterness. Yeah, you're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose out on money. You're gonna lose out on opportunities. You're gonna, people gonna look at you different. You might lose a woman or two. You're gonna deal with shit in the flesh because now you're a new creature and you're a spiritual man, and the world is against that. So you're gonna have Satan, trying to get at you from every which corner. You got to be able to gird up and bear that. Ephesians the 6th chapter. Putting on the whole armor of the Most High so that we can be protected. It says, verse 28, for which of you intending to build a tower, setteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it. And that goes into this walk, man. All right, before these guys don't know what they're a part of. Here it is, they don't want to partake of eating of the bitter herb, and I remember the mindset, I had coming into the faith, eating of that bitterness, and it was hard at first. But now, when you get some years under your belt, it becomes, it's like you embrace it. Like Apostle R said, I love it, man. We embrace that bitterness, and that's what being a man is really about, man. It ain't about just being happy all the fucking time. It's about being able to endure the shit that we go through and still be the rock of our, of our household, and serve Yahweh Shema Shai in faith and sincerity. Okay, that's what it's about. Damn being happy. We'll be happy in the kingdom, man. The Lord is going to give us the desire of our hearts, but we have work to do right now. So it ain't about how you feel. It ain't about being fucking happy. So you got to sit down and count the costs. You got to see if you have sufficient enough to finish the race, man. This is about enduring until the end. And you're not going to endure until the end if you can't deal with that bitter. Okay, if you can't deal with the bitterness, all right, that comes with this. All right, got to endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai. Right, verse 29. Less happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it. Right, you started the work. You started the ministry. You might have got fruit under you. That's even the Apostle Paul spoke about that. After teaching others, I myself become a castaway. We don't want that. Here it is. You done brought fruit, up under you, and you weren't able to finish your course, man. It says, less happily after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish, all that behold it began to mock him. That's it. You got these videos of these guys coming that, I used to be a Hebrew Israelite. You didn't finish the race. You didn't finish the course. You went back into the world. They don't know it yet, but destruction awaits them. All because they can't handle the bitter, man. You might see an ex-girlfriend, or you might see a coworker, or you might see your boss. All right, if you understand that what you're a part of, these people are insignificant in the grand scheme of existence. We're more important than they are, as Israelites and as just individuals. All right, our role in this story is way more important. And if you're allowing some side characters to knock you off your square when it comes to you being a main character in this story and serving Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve that spot, man. For real. Damn who sees us. Damn who what people think about us. They about to come and speak against. Hey, Yahweh Shai warned us of all these things. They gonna speak evil of us. They gonna bring up false accusations. They did it to Yahweh Shai. The servant's not greater than his master. They did it to him. They gonna do it to us. But can you endure it? We pray that the Lord gives us the spirit to endure it. And if you have that faith, the Lord will strengthen you to be able to endure it. All right. And we'll finish off here. And we'll go down actually to Revelation. You got I just looked up this word bitter. Bitter all throughout the scriptures, man. And the scriptures speak about it. There was written within and without, mourning, lamentation, and woe. Of this book. It's full of the promises, it's full of the mercy of the Lord, but it's full of destruction as well, man. And destruction is still awaiting. Unless destruction is waiting you unless you have returned and repented unto Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're dwelling in the secret place. If not, then your ass is subject to that mourning, lamentation, and woe. Let's see. This is Revelation chapter 10. And verse 8, it says, "And the voice which I had heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up." You can also reference the Ezekiel the 3rd chapter about, eat this book and go speak unto the house of Israel. It's speaking about these scriptures. Consume it. It don't mean you're gonna actually pull out a fork and knife and eat the book. No, don't be simple. All right, just meaning consume it. Consume it. Take it into your mind. It says, "And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey." Right? The sweet is, you come in this truth and we're Israelites, we're God's chosen people. We got a kingdom coming. All right, we're going to have multiple women, this, that, and the third, we're going to have these heathen in captivity. All right, but what's the bitter? Hey, part of that bitter is having to wait. Here it is. We're having to wait, man. We're in the ministry. We're serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We know what's coming. We know we're better than these people. But guess what? We still got to go to work. We still got to deal with these people on a day-to-day basis, man. Knowing that we better than them. Knowing that they just missile meat. That's part of that bitter as well. Knowing that you can't save your family. All right, the Lord calls and chooses. All right, we can't. It don't matter how well we can break something down to somebody. If the Lord ain't dealing with them, they're not gonna get it. That's part of that bitter. There's people that the Lord is about to destroy, and there's nothing that we can do to save them. That's part of the bitter, man. We just got to be glad that we're in this ministry, that we're in the truth, that we understand the will of the Lord, that we understand what's coming upon this place. That's what, that goes into counting the cost. You got guys out here that aren't counting the cost. We don't want to be those that are mocked because we started something that we weren't able to finish, man. We got to finish the race. We at the very, very end. The Lord is moving. All right, so Lord willing is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.